One of the biggest mistakes that business owners and sales managers make is they don't spend enough time recruiting. I was out with actually a prospect last week, and he had 7 salespeople. And I asked him how much turnover he has, and he says, "Oh, we don't have any turnover here at all. We haven't had a new salesperson. I haven't had to hire anybody in 10 years. My salespeople, once I hire them, they stay." And I said, "Okay, well, out of your 7 guys, how many A players do you have? How many real studs?" And he said, "Well, I've got 2." And I said, "Okay, and how many B players?" And he said, "Well, I've got 1.5." And I said, "Okay, so you've got 3 or more people on your team that are mediocre at best, and you don't think you have a turnover problem? That's a serious turnover problem. You don't have nearly enough." And the problem is we're not spending enough time in recruiting mode. We really need to be spending about 10% of our time as owners and managers, and that's a lot. That's 4 hours a week. It's a half a day a week or a day or 2 a month on recruiting. Sounds like a ton, but if you're constantly recruiting and constantly be willing to replace your bottom person, think of what it does. It constantly rises the level, and number 2 is it motivates everybody because people know that you're willing to replace the bottom guy and no one wants to be that guy. So clearly, one of the things we should be doing is constantly working on recruiting.